Starting with...
Hey, Nick. Ready? 1, 2... No. 1, 2, 3. Hannah Ann.
Hannah Ann. My girl. Alright, here we go. What's up, guys? Here we are, ready to do another episode of the recap. Unfortunately, due to time constraints this week, our ad team had a hard time coming up with sponsors. Thankfully, at the last hour, Fanny Cook's famous cinnamon sticks came in to save the day. Fanny Cook's cinnamon sticks are the best cinnamon sticks you can buy. They're 100% pure. You can throw one in your tea, apple cider, any drink you want, and immediately makes the drink better. As you can see, Fanny Cook cinnamon sticks. Use promo code RECAP at the checkout for a free cinnamon stick. Again, that's promo code RECAP for a free cinnamon stick.
Enjoy the recap, baby.
And now, here comes the recap.
Alright, I think we're...
Arnie Palmueller.
I think we're ready.
Arnie Palmueller.
Ready?
Christina!
I mean, I don't...
What an
have goosebumps.
episode.
I have goosebumps
What
right
an episode.
now. Whew.
Truly.
I literally am almost out of breath walking here because I was already out of breath, like, after the episode.
You should probably work out.
Bro,
Sorry.
thank you. I'm gonna hand this one off to the lead correspondent on the Vicky P alert, because he deserves it. So, Colin?
I just want to thank those of you at home that have been riding with me on this take, that have been all in on something stinks about Vicky P.
Unbelievable.
Hey, she was great the first 2 weeks.
If you check the receipts, you will see something stinks. She outed herself today. It's over. She literally killed herself off the show.
Oof,
I
maybe
cannot
not that.
No,
or-
she did.
See,
no, she did.
no, but see, here's where we get off.
Wait.
Here's
Off the show. She killed herself off the show.
No, because here's where we get off.
Let's
Peter
Canceled herself.
Maybe-
Pete-
You canceled
Yeah,
herself.
yeah. There we
Peter.
go. Let's use that.
Pete.
Let's use
Pilot
that. I don't
Pete.
like the.
Peter.
That one
Peter
might
Pilot,
not go over well with outside audiences using "she killed herself."
because
I don't condone that. She off the show.
from previous.
She canceled herself.
So a lot has to be said about everything going on. Regarding her,
One last thing.
Well-
I got to touch on
Hit it. Hit it.
No, you want to go? You want me to go? You go. You
No,
go.
I'm fine.
You
I'm
go.
fine. I'm fine.
I have been saying that Hannah Ann is the clear-cut next Bachelor.
At
This
The
ain't-
tables have turned. Vicky P, you are now the next Bachelorette.
No
I am calling
way.
it. I am calling it. You have the
No
story.
shot.
You grew up in a rough home. You have the story.
No.
You are the next Bachelorette.
No.
So-
I'm calling it. Something stinks.
she went out too early.
Tune in next
so,
season.
See,
We will
here's
see.
Okay, here's my take. This isn't my take, but this is just the facts. Peter lit the fumes before the bomb exploded because he says, "I think you feel more about me than I do you." So that's when she
Ooh.
realized that
Yeah.
she doesn't want to be a part of it. She left like
That's
a grown ass woman.
That's rough.
And actually, I give you credit. That does give a good point for her to be a strong, willing woman. But at the same time, I think she was a little baby. And are you ready for the hottest take of maybe this episode?
I'm ready.
She was just missing a Lele, so she wanted to get the hell out of there.
See?
Oh! That's diabolical. I like it.
She got caught up. She got way too caught up in the whole Lele drama.
It's just so weird.
And it came back to bite her.
Yeah. It's just so weird how she all of a sudden now has vanished.
You're right.
Just only 1 week after her so-called non-best friend, non-best friend. A lot of people are saying that they were friends.
Maybe it was planned. Maybe it was planned that they would both come on the show, and they've been pulling the wool over our eyes this entire time.
A little bit of peanut, it's like peanut butter and jelly. Two that just go together. Yeah. They're probably in Vegas right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Who knows?
Probably are.
Betting on.
Check the Instagram.
See, I don't follow them, so I can't.
That's fine.
So
any more on Victoria P? Anybody? Other than
she's a sore loser. She's a sore loser.
She proved that she stunk. She proved that. Colin called it. Number next, she canceled herself off the show.
Okay.
She canceled herself off the show.
Yep.
No longer with us. Big time loss to the show, maybe. Probably not.
Probably not. On to the one-on-ones.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them this week, of course. Starting with...
Hey, Nick. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hannah
Ann! My girl! Killed it on the one-on-one. I think the majority of the one-on-one was great. That last little bit, a little bit of doubt crept in. I'm going to let Tom finish up on that one because I think he had a great take on it.
don't. Yeah. Oof. So, she said before the whole thing's going on, but she said when Peter asked, she was in a relationship for 3 years, but never fell in love. See, a lot of people say, not a lot of people. When I say a lot of people, I say it just myself. But I might come off as a dumb person sometimes, but I could never be in with someone for 3 years without them being like, they've never said it. This is cool, bro. Unless they're like, just like,
whoa.
Oof.
But it's, who doesn't have, 3 years is a long time.
That's true. That whole entire situation is going from then on.
I mean,
a year. I mean, you've had a whole year to get to know this person, figure it out.
Me? 2 weeks.
3 years though, I mean,
It's
like,
a little fast.
how many times did they break up and get back together in 3 years? If we're being honest,
we don't know the whole story.
She does kind of seem like the one that's maybe like it was.
A little
she was
confused
in
about
college.
life.
She was like dating one of the stud athletes. They didn't know what they were. They flip flopped. Never fell in love, and then they just split up.
But
True.
ending with the date, I am very mad with her by saying I'm falling in love with you because she panicked.
Yeah.
She said,
She did.
I'm falling in love, and it was just a panic move, and I really do not like that, but moving forward, I think she's going to go far.
That's a good take, Tom. That's the one I was looking for. That was the main point I think everybody should take away from this.
That's fair.
She panicked.
That's fair.
Tom with the great take on that one.
Also, the second one on date, Victoria F. I can just say it, and we're going to just go 1, 2, 3. It sucked.
It was a complete disaster.
Yeah, it was bad.
And that's
Disastrous.
And that's done. Moving forward.
So then we had the group date.
Group date.
What was the show they were reenacting?
Telenovela.
Okay.
Very popular in Hispanic cultures. Telenovelas, people watch them. I mean, it's like soap operas. It's the American equivalent of a soap opera. Spanish equivalent of a soap opera.
How many Spanish words can you say?
I don't know.
10?
Probably more.
20?
I can't say a full sentence.
20 words?
Sentence.
20 words?
Maybe.
Okay, ready?
30?
I don't know.
40?
I don't know.
Ready? We'll give you 5 seconds to say one.
I'm not going to speak in Spanish. I'm not doing it.
50? 50 words?
I don't know.
Okay, cut.
I don't know.
Besides the fact,
jam this glass in your forehead like Peter.
Get on with it, brother.
The group date. So, anyways, they all played their roles. It's funny. McKenna was in the back. She wasn't in the back. Then she was in the front. Then she thought it was a big deal. Anyways, in the group date, just want to provide you with some statistics for this episode.
Sabermetrics here, folks.
Overall, there were 19 kissing scenes, with Hannah Ann leading with 6, and Victoria for 4. I mean, there were kisses left and right. It's really nothing new, but now we actually have a number tied to it, so that's nice.
Thank you for being that guy that takes stats.
I appreciate that.
The
hard thing. Dedication to what we're watching tonight.
See, the hard thing about seeing Hannah Ann is seeing her kiss, but not only, but her eyes. So I'm glad you could take your eyes off of her eyes to make those stats for us. So
yeah.
A round of applause. 6 of them. She deserves all 6.
6.
But where was Madison?
You know, she flies under the radar. Let's just put it that way.
She definitely does. When she came back for a cocktail party.
Yeah. So that was the group date. I mean, it was group date. Not the most entertaining, but it's fine. And then we get into the real drama. The drama that consumed us for most of this show. Tammy, you spicy minx, you did it again. You brought up drama with McKenna, and McKenna, she just cried a lot.
She cried a little, yeah.
In fact, she was the leading cry. 5 cries this episode.
Yes.
Lots of drama here. Once again, more she said situation. What do you guys got on Tammy versus McKenna?
Tammy versus McKenna. First off, Tammy just needed to get out. In my notes, I said Tammy should get out. Thankfully, she did get out. She got out. She got out. Peter made her get out, which best move of the season next to sending Alea home. Just complete anarchy, honestly.
Tom, thoughts?
I said it, and like you've said before, put it back on the tapes. Tammy's scary. I'm going to say it. If Tammy came up to me on the street and said, "Hey, let's date," I'd beat him. 10 miles that way.
She could probably beat you.
She's a little intense.
She scares the living out of me.
Tammy.
I am so sorry for McKenna because you know what? After she left, McKenna was like, "Yep, she's going to come back to this house because she knows the address, and she might stab me to death."
She might.
I agree.
Or start wrestling me, and it's very scary.
She might wrestle you. Also, I am considering taking a restraining order out on Tammy.
Which we all
she
should.
scares the crap out of me.
Please file that for us all.
Please.
Leave a comment
If you don't
if
you only watch this TV series and don't watch the actual show, and you have no idea who the hell Tammy is, I'll have a picture right here, and you'll understand that she looks crazy. And you should also take a restraining order out on her. That was the most insane rose ceremony I have ever seen and witnessed firsthand.
Really?
Wow.
That was wild. Everyone knew that the drama before that was going to lead up to her finally getting the last rose and be, but
McKenna, you're talking about.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden for Pete to
absolute
pull a freaking
savagery.
Fast and the Furious e-brake that shit. He went reverse.
Yeah.
And then he was going backwards in reverse, turned around.
No, he ran her over. He straight up ran her over.
He ran her over and put it in reverse and backed up.
Yeah.
I like that.
So Sydney and McKenna get sent home. If we're being honest,
R.I.P. the best kisser.
Yeah, that's right.
Sydney.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
But see, here's the worst part.
I didn't see that coming.
As we're filming this, the audience has still not seen Wednesday's episode because Facebook is sadly.
Well, you did bash them last week, so they might be out for vengeance.
That's true.
I don't.
They might have watched it.
If they know me, we should all be scared for our lives.
A little, but just to kind of put a bow on this, I think McKenna is a mortal lock to go on Paradise. She's 22. It'll be like her college spring break, pretty much the equivalent. So she is mortal lock to be on Paradise. Yeah. And on to that, let's get on to the real mortal locks.
Start us off.
I am more excited than I ever have been in my mortal locks. You guys tend to bash me a lot, which I understand because I've kind of done the low crowd, but I'm going back to my girl Kelly.
Wow.
That's bold.
I like
That's
it.
a bold prediction, Tom.
I like it.
I don't like it. I
She
think
gets
that's
picked last,
foolish.
which means everything.
No.
So
No.
that's my take.
No.
Screw
I
you
like
guys.
Nick,
I
Nick,
understand.
all right. You don't like that one. You say it stinks, whatever. Who you got?
I would normally go with Hannah Ann. I would. But after this week's one-on-one, there's just that small amount of doubt that just makes me think, yeah, maybe I won't throw the chips in that direction.
There's something
There is
stink.
one person, a little, you know what? There's a little bit of a stink there. It could just be a little, like, teeny tiny fart.
I wonder
But-
Like Vicky P just lingering in the background.
No.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
She
a little
doesn't
bit of
stink
Vicky
as
P
bad.
just
Like-
maybe lingering in the background, and that's maybe I'm being distracted by that. Anyway, I'm not going to go with Hannah Ann this week. I wish I could.
R.I.P.
Madison, I think, had the best week.
That's what we're talking
She
about.
has-
She did have a best week.
Every conversation she had with Peter, I mean, there was absolutely no. I mean, she hasn't cried yet on the show, has she?
No, she's untouchable.
No. Madison, my mortal lock this week. She's going places, boys and girls.
So happy to
She
hear
is going
that.
places.
So happy to hear you're starting to see the light. You see that course. You're starting to stay it a little bit.
We'll
You're
see.
You're getting
We'll see.
stuck in the
Yeah.
rut.
We'll see.
And with that, there's 6 of them left. I mean, at this point, we are getting down to the nitty gritty, and that's why my mortal lock is Madison.
Again.
It's Madison. Stay the course. Stay the course. Stay the course. Those of you that rode with me on Vicky P should also be riding with me on Madison. Covering the bases on both sides here. Madison, you make it look too easy. Thank you.
True. She makes it look really easy.
Yeah.
She's good at it.
Whew, 1 second.
Okay.
With that being said, thank you for tuning in to this year's
Weeks.
oh gosh. This week's episode of the second episode of this week,
Yeah.
the recap. I'm yours truly, Thomas Woods.
Colin Labrie.
Nick Versteeg.
I promise you probably guys won't see us back twice a week until maybe the finale, but until then, once again, we love you. Love.
Yes, please do
Oh,
not.
you're supposed to say happiness.
Oh, happiness.
I don't know.
It's peace, love, happiness.
Okay, ready? 1,
Nailed
2,
it.
3. Peace.
Love.
And happiness.
And cut.